I know who it is. Sorry, buddy, but your dishes will no longer be able to touch our palates ever again.
You're the only one! Teru. Could it be you?
I thought there was something fishy about how fast he got there.
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
Teru's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way! Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely.
But my assumption's probably right, so you're fucked anyway.
Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer? Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen. That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
Too cruel.
Teru. That attitude is so not like you.
Oh gosh, this hour and 45 minutes of recording.
For the ultimate cook to get so upset. Call me chef.
Come shit.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts? The future of the culinary arts? That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square. You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Yes, it's delicious.
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Do not take her advice, children.
Nagito, why are you interfering? Let's assume that the killer used a light. And that they used the fire door to mask that light. And that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed. That's right. What do you think about that? There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He
Yeah.
actually went under the
Yeah.
floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness.
Strange liquid?
Near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
What? A shining liquid in the dark?
The hell?
That sounds super important! If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
It was the paint, wasn't it?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
The victim was targeted by a mark. What was the mark?
Crap!
I do that for fun. The knife.
I can prove it with this. The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
I was kind of hoping she would have said something about the picture, but...
Ah, by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru!
Seriously? I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything
Well, you're
at all.
sweating pretty hard there, man.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
If I say no, you're gonna do it anyway, aren't you?
You again? Just stop already!
Now. You should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak. If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall?
Idiot. You idiot.
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout? That's right! That's exactly it!
Were you in the photographs?
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there.
How could you have run out of there as a blackout? You would not have been able to maneuver very well in the dark.
Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their sweat.
Oh my god, dude.
So, if you want, you should try licking me.
Right into the roar. Aw.
No way! You look greasy.
Oh
But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer. No, that's not it.
It's not it.
Why?
He's like, oh my god.
Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you. You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe.
I don't like this guy, like, at all.
Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
Knife the gaps.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout? There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Gaps.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The
God.
fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed. I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Exactly.
Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall.
That's true.
Huh? But why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall. But...
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall.
Is that true, Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I?
Ain't I?
What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
What the hell is this?
Where are you from again?
Yeah, where the hell are you from?
I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Aoyama.
Okay, this guy's not my new favorite character.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar!
Aww.
If Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
Was he?
I sure was! I was there the whole damn time!
Oh my god, this is wonderful.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake. Damn right! You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories!
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
No! Is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
His memories.
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall? Probably can. Oh, you again.
Whether or not Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, or no for sure, I just need to throw that question at him. Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
I can prove it with this. If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right? Whoa, what?
Whoa, what?
Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that. Huh? It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly.
How about it? You can't answer, Teru?
That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
This trial had so many twists and turns, it was crazy.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert
This
like you.
has got to be him.
Even so, Nagito, say something. I guess you might have to give up now. Wait, give up? What do you mean, give up? Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream. Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that? Well, hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer. Huh? But it's already decided, right? No, the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
You understand him?
But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Come on,
Where the
Wannabe.
weapon?
Enough with the whimpering and translate.
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
The skewer. Why didn't I think of that?
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon? Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all.
It's okay, she speaks jive.
Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
What do it?
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent.
Do you mean awesome? Alright, we need to focus. I know what this is. Oh god, I gotta do one of those stupid Hangman's Gambits. I already know what this is. Now I have to wait 20 fucking hours. Ugh.
That's it! The weapon must be the iron skewer!
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru.
There seems to be one iron skewer missing. Ah, that's right, as far as I know, that's been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
What the hell?
Avril Lavigne?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
Name I haven't heard in a long time.
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty.
He has it in his hair.
I saw Teru leave the old building.
It's big enough.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru, just man up and be straight with us. Oh. Oh, 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 whoa!
Finally, we are nearing the end. About damn time. Cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields. And simply will not listen to what you have to say. Will probably pain you to condemn your classmate, but this is a class trial after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. A high-speed dispute battle where you beat down a panicked opponent's excuses and nonsense. This is the bullet time battle. Sorry, the panic talk actions. Let me guess, it's probably going to be improved some way and be fucking horrible. PTA. During PTA, you must destroy all of your opponent's soul shields so you can deliver their final strike. In order to do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks while following the tempo of the song. Time your button presses with the tempo marker. Press the tempo marker by pressing the B button. You'll be able to lock onto your opponent's remark. If you keep pressing it, you'll be able to lock onto multiple remarks at the same time. Afterwards, if you release the B button in time with the tempo marker, it will intercept the lockdown remark and destroy it. By destroying the remarks, you'll be able to damage the soul shields protecting the opponent and destroy them. However, if you cannot destroy your opponents with a remark in the time limit, you will end up getting hurt. Okay. Just focus on pressing the B button. Please wait for another time for the other features. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going, you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll find yourself in a tempo down situation. When the song changes, the tempo changes. This will alter the timing for each button. Please be careful. Last but not least, let me tell you about the final blow. If you destroy all of your opponent's soul shields, they will start to give you their final argument. And if that happens, 4 words will be displayed on the top, bottom, left, and right sides of the screen. Each of these 4 words corresponds to one of the buttons. If you press the buttons in the right order, you will be able to compose the words of your final strike. If you don't deliver your final strike within the time limit, opponent's soul shields will recover. Good luck and have fun. Okay, it was worth it just to hear that again.
What the hell you saying, you stupid country hick?
Stupid country hick? Well, I'll take offense to that, good sir.
He said,
I got it.
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
If the iron skewer is the weapon, then hiding it in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip it by. But we checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the party started. Which means, was the weapon already hidden somewhere where we couldn't find it? Could it have been in an unexpected place? And where would that be? Where did he hide a long weapon like an iron skewer? Think carefully.
I'm not hiding that thing.
he said, I'm not hiding
I got it.
I'm not hiding anything.
We must reveal to Teru the conclusive evidence that proves he's not the killer.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
Okay, you gotta hold the button down apparently.
Unforgivable!
Although the fucking game told me to focus on pressing the stupid B button.
Where would the weapon be?
This is the end.
Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone? What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked.
Seems there are no dangerous items like that skewer in the Churkaso earlier, like inside that pile of food. Phew. I wouldn't know what to do if he said fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here.
We need to confirm this now! So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Wait, hold on a second. Time out, time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over!
About that.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go? I'm right here! I'm already eating it! A bear that eats meat!
Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
What is this? So yummy!
Damn it! That's my meat!
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My. There's something inside the meat. Look what came out.
Is that an iron skewer?
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef. You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone. I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me. Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet? Isak, you're on.
I got it.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Let's just deal Nagito later. More importantly, we should
I guess
first.
we need to settle this once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
Let me guess. I gotta do this stupid thing. Let me guess. What they change now that makes it more bullshit than the first one? People said this was better. I'm not seeing it. At least the mini games are shit.
So, we need to do it.
Yeah. My throb is chesting. Alright, I don't want to know that. Closing argument. You'll be given a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the order of events in this case in the form of a comic book. This reproduction is merely Hajime's imagination, so there will be gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the truth panels provided. Around 3 to 5 truth panels make up a set. Inside that one set, there will be correct panels placed among incorrect panels. If you use up all of the correct panels contained in one set, it will switch to a new set. After that, if you fill in all the holes, it will clear the challenge. Pretty sure some of you noticed already, but it will be difficult to complete with so many gaps, but once you fill some in, it will become much simpler. For those of you who played the previous game, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept now. Then, when playing and solving the closing argument, there is a certain trick. If you move the reticles onto the gaps on each page, it will display hints at the top of the screen. They did that in the first one, and I didn't even know about it until I already beat the game. This type of hint will ask what kind of scene is drawn in that gap. Also, if you move the reticle into a truth panel, it will display a hint as well. This hint explains the scene contained in the panel. Put together 2 hints and think carefully. Of course, don't forget that there will be a time limit. Alright.
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started. Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. they plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right. Everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming.
How? How would you know about their plan? You didn't tell anybody.
That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime.
Couldn't possibly have known that.
They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table.
Did they ever explain how the chef was able to know about all this? How this shit was going down? How he knew Byakuya was going to be there?
Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed. He had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura? That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This whole trial. 2.5 hours of recording.
This is a mistake.
This was longer than a trial in the first game. This is the first trial.
I would never
First trial.
Anyone would never.
It seems this is the end.
Fucking finally. I don't care, I did so shitty.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
I ain't rising for shit. Why is there an iPad up there?
Yahoo!
Okay, Terra is the guilty. Yeah, they're all frustrated, I know. I'm frustrated too, man.
You've got it wrong.
It was a mistake? Dude, that was premeditated murder. That was not a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys.
Hey!
I was almost trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. What? What do you mean trying to stop? I spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party, and then I heard a weird laughter near the dining hall, and when I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty, putting the knife under the table. I continued to watch what he was doing, and I saw him place the irons he brought in the storage room and mess with the air conditioner timers, plus he was grinning, just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him.
When that happened, he... You caught me? What? Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming? This is how I figured it out. I was wondering, like, are they gonna explain that little plot hole there? I'm planning to kill someone, of course, so why would you be so open about that? Why would you tell anybody about that? Just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
No matter how much you want to leave this island, that's just... I see, so that's what you think.
Well...
But that's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
What?
I love everyone here, that's why I want to be of good use to them. I love all of the Ultimates, and I admire them for being symbols of hope.
Amazing!
That's right, in the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why. I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they face may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No.
What are you saying? I don't understand at all.
See?
Isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you will become even stronger yourself? Which means the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right? I want to see that brightness, and in order to see it, I'm going to become everybody's stepping stone. I want to make your hope shine. It's as simple as that. Now you're in for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
You're kidding, right?
Don't tell me you're actually serious.
Man.
So you don't understand. That's fine, I don't really mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so it's alright that this love of mine is unrequited. I suppose I can be called the ultimate fanatic.
No way!
There's something wrong with you. Really, do you think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me?
Hey.
But isn't that what love is? Nagito, what is the meaning of this? Explain it to me! I don't understand anything about the story at all.
See?
You see, if you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
Don't fuck with me! What?
Am I wrong? It's a given that trials are necessary to become strong, and the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply a tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level.
Amazing!
It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial.
Great!
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it, you're seriously starting to piss me off.
What's going on?
Are you saying you basically wanted to commit murder for fun? It's not the same as someone killing for fun, but... I guess it looked the same in your eyes. Yeah. Have no intentions of surviving and leaving you all to die. Is that why you didn't mind when Teru discovered your plan?
That's wrong.
Or perhaps that was intentional too.
So...
Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing, plus it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teru? You expected to pique Teru's curiosity and you look forward to the mystery becoming more complex.
Well...
You're basically right, it's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was cleaning.
What?
That was your doing as well?
You're right.
I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fail, so don't get too close to it. Fail. Fall.
Hey!
This dude is seriously batshit crazy. He's insane. That's right, so I tried to stop him, you know.
However...
But why? Why did you kill Byakuya instead? I don't know. Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take the knife. That's why I aimed and thrusted the iron skewer there. Why is it Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife and then in place of Nagito.
Nope.
I don't think that's it. What?
Perhaps.
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito.
What?
What did you say?
See?
Because Byakuya said so, didn't he? Don't worry, as long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
Byakuya's death will not be forgotten. That doesn't look right. As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards, and that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito even though he was trying to take the knife? I see, Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. Wow. What a guy. And yet...
Such despair.
I never expected an ending like this. What? But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair.
No way.
Could it be? You knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail.
Someone like me.
Of course not, I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures, the results of that which are going to be my fun for later. Just kidding.
How unexpected.
But since it was my life that he'd saved, I didn't want to just waste it. So that's why I decided to help Teru. Why? Well, because Teru decided to commit this crime because he also had strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose existence I was waiting for. Hope, despair, blah blah blah. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teru. What do you mean confirm? Just stop it.
Well...
Plus, I couldn't really help myself when I also empathized with Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me. But he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know? If I left him in that confused state, this trial might have been ruined, right?
Isn't that right?
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those were my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teru?
Man.
In the end, my help just wasn't enough, and this turned out to be a bad ending for Teru. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain.
Great.
You will become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Hey.
Is it really okay for us just to leave this crazy bastard alone like this? Isn't it better if we just fucking kill him off? Kill, he said. High school students are so violent these days. But the person who's gonna get killed now isn't Nagito, it's Teru.
What's the matter?
You never forget, right? Because I told you already at the beginning, right? If the black and killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait. No.
Or should I put it? An accident. An act of self-defense, not intentional. Anyway, if it was possible, it's not my fault.
Hey!
It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional, or murder is still a murder. If you kill someone, that's murder.
Hey!
Is that like sympathy judgments, extenuating circumstances, or maybe even probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of those claims.
That's... Hey!
Save me, you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito, so...
Why you?
Be honest. After learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right?
Wrong!
There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. In truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end.
No.
That is...
Teru.
Why?
If only you didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive.
Answer me.
Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me. I just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Because she's waiting for me. Mama is waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself. For the day I graduate Hope's Peak Academy and come home.
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
I know that already. I know that already.
I promised. I promised her I'd become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mom was waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Teru. But if we're told our memories were stolen and that several years have passed since our first day,
Hey!
then what happened to the Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mom who's still waiting for me? So you did believe what Monokuma said.
Damn it!
You were saying all along, it's okay, I'll never believe something like this. So why?
Wrong!
I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I just wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure that I still have a place to call home. Churro, you. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Teru didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it, because he believed it. He needed to deny it. Damn it, if only I knew how he felt. Something like this never would have happened. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found out he was going to kill someone if I left him alone. That's why.
Fine.
So you wanted the first kill.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't mean I want to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. Ah, I see.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Teru. I see. Interesting, but... as far as motives are killed are concerned, wanting to see your mom is boring. What?
So, yahoo!
It seems there's no point in basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment.
You can't!
Jeez, get out of my way! Well now.
Now that the annoying little sister has been dealt with, let's get back to business.
Wait,
I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least...
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
hey,
Call me chef. No, wait, that's not what I...
please!
Tell me what happened to Hanamura and Diner to Mama.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Lies! I won't believe this!
I won't believe it.
Mama!
Extreme!
Alrighty guys, that's it for this trial. My god, it went on long. 3 hours of recording to this point. That is ridiculous. So yeah, I'll continue it next time. Have a good day.